Today we're doing an update on everything that I own. Iron Man, Foxy, Smoke, the Meat Wagon, Coco. Today is a complete update on everything, man. The update is gonna be what's running, what's broke, what's leaving, what may be leaving, what may be coming, plans for every individual car. But since we out here with Coco, let's start with Coco. God is everything. Without God, I'm nothing. All right, man, so this is Coco. This is my 1983 Chevy El Camino. It is running, but the issue I got with it is I'm trying to install a floor shifter in it because the column shift with that 4L80 trans is not really feeling the best. It's working, but it's not feeling the best. It's kind of giving me some weird feelings. I don't really like it. I don't really like how it feels with the column shift. So we're getting ready to install a B&M Quicksilver floor shifter in it, man. Problem is, I had to do a full conversion to bucket seats and console and all this stuff like that. And a lot of these bolts I can't find, I don't have. So I'm getting ready to order a tool that's supposed to be able to help you check the thread, and then I just go to one of my stores and just get some bolts for it. They'll be able to bolt it down and this and that and this. But this car has a 5.3 out of like a 02, 03 Chevy Tahoe. Nothing crazy, just a 5.3 cam only, no other work done to it that I did. Matter of fact, the furthest I went into it was just enough to pull the cam out, put the new cam in, no head gaskets, no nothing. But I did do all the other minor seals, rear main seal, some of the, other gaskets around the engine. I did do those, but I didn't do like head gaskets or, nothing. Doesn't smoke or anything, so so far seems to be a pretty good engine. Once I get the floor shifter in this thing, man, I will be getting this thing painted. Okay, so let's talk about later plans for this car. This car was my very first old school build, right? All I had before this was a Honda. So this was my very first old school. I took it off of the frame, everything, man. To have this car moving is, man, I got some pictures, man. I will be doing a video. I'm gonna do a video specifically on this car with all the pictures, the whole journey. I got everything. So stay on the lookout for that one. But anyway, so this car is probably, if I'm saying now, it's probably always gonna be a naturally aspirated car. Now, do I want it to make a whole bunch of horsepower, maybe like a LS7 or something? That may be where this car goes. It'll probably always be a LS car and probably gonna always be automatic. As y'all can see, this is gonna be the color that y'all can see. Next few things I'm gonna buy for this car is windshield. I'm gonna put all the glass back in this car because I want to start trying to drive it, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the headlights and all that installed. The reason why I not installed because I recently redid the whole harness front to back. But yeah, man. I don't have a battery in it. I would fire it up for y'all so y'all can hear it, but I don't have a battery in it. But yeah, man, I think that's about it for this car, man. Any other details, any questions, leave them in the comments. Let's move on to the next car. Next up, we got my 2005 Dodge Magnum. I literally just bought this thing a month or so ago for like $1,000. It's not a Hemi, nothing special about it. Got a 2.7 in it. Engine does not run. No other details on this car right now. Later plans for this car, color will be changed. I just gotta be honest with y'all. The white is okay, but I don't really like white cars. I like pearl white. Pearl white is okay. I'm cool with pearl white, but you just talking about just a straight like white, probably not gonna leave it this color. I'm gonna be 100% real with y'all. This car is gonna be a crazy color. The wheels are leaving. Probably gonna end up on some wide body Hellcat wheels. Somebody can throw a little radial on. But this is gonna be a nasty stick shift daily driver. Stick shift daily driver. Don't want to be too aggressive, but I want it to be chopping. I want that joker to be chopping, and it's gonna be boosted. I'm trying to make anywhere. I know this is a typical number, but 1,000 plus would be nice to the wheels, and be able to still drive it, you know, decently. Still better drive it pretty decently. The guy, man, you know, I know that may be a reach, but you know, we gonna see what we can do. If I had to dial that number back to like 800 or so, that'd be cool. If I can get drivability at 800. But anyway, but this car is gonna be TR6060. Plan on being an LS3 or maybe a 6.0. And then stroking that to like a 416 or a 408, and then throwing a Pro Charger on it. That way, you know, with the cubic inches of that, you know, 400 and some cubic inches and a Pro Charger, it'll be like nothing making, you know, 800, 1,000 horses, because the engine alone, you know, is making a lot of power. So then you just throw the boost on top of it, boom, easy work. But like I said, this thing gonna get a wide body kit. Challenger front end is gonna be a wide body Challenger in the front. Interior is gonna be a complete change. Interior is gonna be changed back to, hopefully Hellcat. You know, the Hellcat screen with all the stuff in there. I don't know how that stuff gonna made up with the LS being in there, but anyway, we gonna figure it out. I don't need y'all in the comment section trying to discourage me from doing what I need to do. But yeah, man, so this is the meat wagon, and them all the details I got for y'all right now. But we're gonna be trying to see if we can start this 2.7 up in a couple videos, so y'all better be on the lookout for that. Next up, we have my 2013 Dodge Challenger. I call it Smoke just because of the gray, smoke gray, whatever. Just call it Smoke. 5.7 Hemi, TR6060, 6-speed, obviously. You know, the guys that are familiar with the TR6060s. This car was down for a while due to the input shaft on the thing. I just put a sleeve on it, so hey, that's a gem for y'all. A few videos back, I showed y'all where the sleeve was and all this and that. But anyway, this car, I want to completely revamp it. I don't want to get crazy with big wide bodies and all that stuff like that. This one gonna stay like it is, but I do want to change the wheels. Go with some different wheels, probably hold black or bronze or something, and do a wrap on it. I want to wrap it and possibly get stripes going completely to the back or something. I don't know, but I do want to wrap this thing, just make it look different. Not sure on the color. Thought about like a matte blue, matte, something matte, and then throw some cool wheels on it, some wider wheels in the back, like some 11s or something that's on the wide bodies if they ain't sticking out. And then up under the hood of this one was gonna be another boosted one. I was gonna go Pro Charger on it. Could still go Pro Charger, but this is gonna be something that I don't want to make a whole lot of boost. I'm looking for 600 to the wheels, so nothing crazy, 6-7 pounds of boost, you know. But then the other option was the Hellcat supercharger, just getting the adapters and putting the Hellcat supercharger on it, until I tie it up, and then I'll figure out what's the next move is. But this will always be a Hemi powered car as long as I own it. To be honest, if a car was leaving, it would probably be this one first out of everything. I like this car, I love it, but it would probably be this one first. And if I got rid of it, I would get rid of it for another Challenger. It would have to be I don't know if I would trade for a Scat Pack, to be honest. It would probably have to be a Hellcat Challenger. Gotta be a stick. And 100% gotta be wide body. So this car would probably be first to leave out of the whole fleet. That's about all I got for this one. Oh, this one is running. I can crank this one up. I'll fire this one up for y'all. All right, man, next up is my 1993 Ford Mustang with the 2.3 in it. Yes, it has a 2.3 in it. It's a 4-cylinder. Right now, I actually have a 5.0 on the engine stand. It's gonna be just a stock, stock size 302 with cam. with I said cams, with a cam, Brian Anderson, what is it, N41 cam, I think. And that's gonna be all it's done to. I might mess with the heads a little bit, do a little simple port on them, but nothing crazy. Not getting crazy on that one. I also got another 302 sitting on the engine stand. That one I plan on making it a 331. This car is automatic. Plan on making it a T5, and this car is going to be a whole different color also. It's not going to be white when I finish it, but we are very close to having the T5 in this car. Or not T5, but I don't have a T5 yet, but I still got to get a T5. Very close to having the 5.0 ready to go in. And the T5, I still have to get one. Trying to decide, do I want to just grab one that's built for some power, or do I just want to see, can I find a stock one somewhere, and then later on go get it built. Depends on how my pockets look at that time. So not sure about that yet. But this car is going to be a shade of blue. I'm gonna just give y'all a hint, a shade of blue. I'm sure on the color of this one. What else? Interior is blue. That's got to go. For sure got to go. Interior is gonna be OG though. Like I prefer OG interiors. I don't have anything right now other than the Magnum that's gonna get an interior swap. Yeah, so what else? Later plans for this car. I'm not sure if this car is gonna be LS or if it's just gonna stay Ford powered. I have nothing against Ford power. I don't. Just wherever, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm a content creator, so I got to do what's best for the channel. So I know the Ford guys gonna say, oh man, make sure it's always Ford, but the thing about it is, if I can build it with an LS in it and it gets me more, you know, the car makes more money, that's the longer the car can stay on the channel. You know, now I don't plan on getting rid of this car. I know this is off subject, but I plan on keeping most of my cars. Like once they've done their time on the channel, I just want to have a garage, a big, like, I mean, when I say big garage, I mean big garage that can fit hundreds of cars, man. It'd be nice to have almost a museum. Hundreds of cars, and just once it's done its time on the channel, it goes to that garage and just stays in there, and I go grab it when I want to drive it, or go grab it, you know, somebody want to use it for a video, or, you know, possibly somebody want to buy it if I decide at that point. But want to be similar to Jay Leno, man. That'd be nice. Just have a whole bunch of car collections, you know, different that. Yeah, man. So that's off of the subject. But yeah, so I'm not sure on the longevity of this car. I don't know. This car could be LS. You know, I don't know. No idea. This car probably will be boosted, more than likely. Let's move on to the very last thing. Y'all see it over there, Big Iron Man. I know you know Big Iron Man, but we finna talk about it, man. So here's an update on Iron Man. If y'all seen in the previous video, I bought the heads for Iron Man. I also have the valves. I also have the valve seals. Still have to get the little retainer thing that goes up under the springs on aluminum heads, and the thing that go on the top, and the retainers, and what else? Head gaskets. I think that's about it. I got the piston rings and the pistons. Just a few more little small stuff I need. I think that's it. Head gaskets. The rest of the stuff I need for the heads, to assemble the heads. I got the piston rings. Yeah, that's about it. Unless I get down there and realize the rods and the cranks in bad shape too. So other than that, we got 90% of everything. This thing will be coming out and going back together. Engine is not assembled right now. If you look down here, all you're gonna see is a block with some pistons in it. Heads and all that are on, but the heads are on back of the truck. I ain't even studying them heads. If one of y'all want them, if y'all in the area, they just on back of the truck getting rained on. Nothing was wrong with the head, so I don't know. I just didn't really care to put them up to sell them, because I don't know if nobody really want. You know, I think they swirl port heads. But let's talk about the later plans for Iron Man. Okay. I'm 100% sure for Iron Man, I wanted to be a fuel injected big block. This is the very end. I can't tell y'all where it's going after this. 350, may go 383, may go LS, blah, blah, blah. But once this truck has ran its course for the channel to the point where I say, okay, it's time for Iron Man to, you know, be off of the channel. It's time to move on to some new stuff. You know, it's been on the channel long enough, blah, blah, blah. When Iron Man go to the storage, it's gonna have a fuel injected big block in it, and it's gonna be rowdy. I want it to be one of those big blocks. I mean, it's gonna have to be a healthy big block, because I would like for it to make like 800 naturally aspirated, like aggressive big block. Not really worried about, you know, the drivability of it, with all this and that, but I want it to be a nice, something I can drive that when I hit it, it let me know how to put my foot in it. So yeah, Iron Man will be red, as y'all probably know by the name. And I'm not sure if the wheels are gonna be gold. I know y'all like, red with gold, I don't know. It can look good, you just gotta know how to do it. Or the truck may just have some gold accents on it somewhere. Wheels might be some typical color, might still have rallies on it, might go with some different wheels. A lot of options out there for wheels. What else I got for y'all, man? What else? Man, I think that's it, man. All I can say is stay tuned, man. If you see the PullsTv merch, it is available right on YouTube, man. All you gotta do is look right down. The shirt isn't available, but the hoodie is available. I will be getting that shirt available to y'all though. I will be working on that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be working on that as soon as I finish the video. I'm gonna get on the computer to edit. But yeah, man, like I told y'all previously, man, I monetize. So those ads you're seeing, man, bow with me on them. Give me your thoughts on them. Is it too many ads? Because I'm just letting YouTube place the ads right now. But I can take some out, put some in, blah, blah, blah. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know your thoughts on the cars. You know, any insight on any of the cars. Like, hey, you should put this engine in there. You should do this to it. You should do that to it. Let me know in the comment section, man. PullsTv, gone.